What's up, my peoples, and welcome back to my channel. This is an impromptu freaking video, so please bear with me while I try to do this. I look really busted. I'm probably not even looking at the camera. This is my front camera on my new iPhone XS Max, and I'm leaving my therapy appointment, and I just kind of wanted to share, you know, some of my progress that with you guys, because I know you guys kind of know that I've been dealing with anxiety and depression for like the last since August of this year. And really, I've been dealing with it for much longer than that, in and out, but I kind of just realized it this past summer because it seemed like I could no longer handle things on my own. I could no longer cope with life's issues. I could no longer fulfill, you know, the things that interest me. I lost interest in a lot of things. I stopped eating. I lost a lot of weight. So I felt like I needed help, and I went out and I sought help, basically. So I sought help, and I went to mental behavioral health and was able to get diagnosed, and I've been going to therapy consistently ever since, at least once a week. I am on antidepressants and what have you. So anyways, talking about today, I want to keep this short because I'm not editing this video. I'm just going to post it. I want to keep this short. So today I went into therapy, and a lot of things have been changing in my life recently. And one of my major things about my issues when it comes to why I get so down on myself and why I feel so depressed is because of my self-worth. You may not know it, but I have really low self-worth, and I have probably equally low self-esteem. My hair is all kinds of crazy. That would definitely correlate to my self-esteem. But anyways, really low self-worth. I feel like because of the trauma that was caused when I was younger, that, you know, my parents not wanting to be there for me, or my parents doing bad by me, my biological parents, by the way, doing bad by me and not, you know, wanting to be the best parents for me, or the way my mom treated me by trying to kill me, basically. I'm just gonna be blunt. She tried to kill me and my brother, and we were taken away from her, and we put into CPS, and then when we got to CPS, and, you know, my biological dad said he didn't want to take me. So it was one of those things where, like, that trauma happened, and ever since then my world has been me trying to adjust to the outcome of what that worthiness made me feel. So for instance, I'm constantly having to prove my worth. I'm constantly having to show that I'm not a burden. I'm a good person. I have a sweet spirit. I have a good heart, an open heart. I'm always willing to give. I'm always willing to support. I'm always willing to help. I'm always willing to be that shoulder to lean on. I'm always happy for you. I'm always going to make you laugh. I'm always going to show up to your event and be the life of the party. I'm always I put myself out there to show that I'm worthy of love and attention and support and care and concern. And then whenever something negative happens to me, or someone shows me, you know, they reinforce that idea that I'm not worthy. So when someone sees me drowning and they don't throw out a life vest or act like they care about a motherfucker drowning after I know I done helped them, you know what I'm saying, 18,000 times, or put myself in harm's way to help them, it kind of reinforces that I'm not worthy. Nobody should care about me. I'm this, I'm that. Mentally, it reinforces that, and that's when I go through and I play it back and I play it back, and I can't stop thinking about it, and I worry about it, and I get angered by it because I know that's not me. I know that I'm so fucking worthy on this side, but mentally, everything that life is throwing at me is showing me that I'm not worthy. So it's a really hard thing to battle when it comes to depression, anxiety, because you're on, for me, it's just like a tipping scale where I'm back and forth with my thoughts. So today we talked about self-esteem, and we talked about how I am very outcome-based reasoning when it comes to a lot of situations. Like, I automatically think about the end result, and that's how I determine if the situation is worthy of my attention or my energy, because the outcome will be so great. You know what I'm saying? So the outcome of me putting myself in a fucked up situation in my head shows the next person that I am loyal to them, or I truly care about them, or I truly support them, even if that means putting myself in a fucked up situation. And when I do so, and the outcome doesn't turn out the way I expected it to turn out, like the outcome of the person doesn't, or the situation doesn't come out reciprocated or appreciated or cared for or thought of, then I automatically jump to I'm not worthy, and it reinforces the negative feelings that I have about myself. It reinforces my depression and my anxiety. So it kind of is a lose-lose situation. Hold up. I'll park right here. So with that being said, I'd be like, it's a hard issue to, tackle. It's a hard situation to be a part of. It makes recovery when it comes to depression like just super hard to deal with, because I'm constantly being attacked. Like, I'm constantly having to go through negative situations, and I go into it with a positive mind frame and a hopeful outcome, and then the outcome doesn't come out to what I expected it to be, or what I would have reciprocated it to be, and then it shatters everything, and it just reinforces that people are bad, I'm not worthy, these situations just keep happening. And so I find myself constantly having to get words of affirmation and stuff from you guys, be it because I'm traveling, or because you guys really care about, my input when it comes to you all joining the military. And it's sucky and it's sad to say, but like, I got some homework, so I'm gonna show you guys my homework. So we're on self-esteem modules, esteem issues module in the cognitive processing therapy for PTSD. So that's the kind of therapy I'm in, cognitive processing therapy for PTSD. And so my life experiences, so it says some life experiences can lead to negative beliefs about the self include believing other people's negative statements about you. So that's one. I'm negative or needy, or a lot of people say different things. I don't know what I am now anymore, because the shit I'm be hearing, I don't even connect with. I'm like, how? But whatever. So believing those things, receiving little caring or support from others, that's huge. I mean, because at the end of the day, our souls genuinely want love from other people. You cannot live in a world where you're boxed into yourself and you're excluding yourself and you're, one deep. Like, it does not work like that. You can never really truly grow like that. So yes, I care about receiving care and support from others, and a negative impact on my esteem and self-worth would be receiving little care or support from others, and then being criticized or blamed by others, even when things were not your fault. So I deal with all three of those things. And the symptoms associated with negative esteem beliefs about the self are depression, guilt, shame, and possible self-destructive behavior. Some of the stuck points for me are, these are example of stuck points, but I kind of drill them into me. It's weird because it says, I am bad and destructive or evil. I know I'm not bad. I know I'm not destructive per se, or evil. I might be a little self-destructive sometimes by the thoughts that I tell myself, obviously. I am responsible for bad and destructive or evil acts. Sometimes I am responsible for being hurtful after being hurt. And then I'm basically damaged or flawed. And because I am worthless, I deserve unhappiness or suffering. I believe that I am basically damaged or flawed. But at the end of the day, just because a can of tomato soup or tomato sauce is damaged, it just makes it harder to open. Doesn't mean the contents inside of it are bad, so, or expired, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like I'm damaged or flawed, but that doesn't mean that I deserve unhappiness or suffering. So I definitely don't believe that, because I do make a lot of effort to not be that type of person and not push my negative thoughts on anybody else. But if I already have them for myself and people reinforce them by showing me little care and concern, or feeding me negative statements, then yeah, I guess I could be annoying or needy or negative, but whatever. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update. Your support is like genuinely appreciated. And I know I get a lot of DMs from you guys to say, like, how are you doing? How's life? Y'all love to check up on me, like tiptoeing around the fact that I'm depressed and I have anxiety. And sometimes I spaz out in my story and you guys see that. But truthfully, it's a way that I can express myself by letting you guys know that it's not all good. It's not all peaches and cream. So, and just because it looks great from the outside looking in, like, yes, my life is amazing and I'm super grateful for all the opportunities that I have and what I've been blessed with. But at the end of the day, your soul needs like love and support and genuine concern. And I feel like I don't truly get that from the people that I give it to. So with this year and this new place in my life, with me trying to do a lot of self-actualization, which a lot of people don't do, they just continuously put their trauma onto other people, and I really want to steer away from that. I don't want to put my trauma on anyone else. So anyone who has not dealt with their own trauma on their own, I cannot be around, obviously. But so it's fine that I stay away from people that are dealing with their own self-esteem issues as well. But I feel that it's necessary for me to do the work. Like, I have homework to do from this. And I feel like it's pretty simple stuff. I mean, it's really just trying to retrain the brain to think in a more accurate and helpful way. That's what my therapist says. If I can think of these things in a more accurate beliefs about myself that are helpful for me, not self-destructive. And again, my therapist actually thinks that I have a high IQ, because most people with depression have high IQs. Also, because we live in the thought process of thinking of every possible solution and the outcome-based ways that we go about things. It's a lot. So, and I kind of think I have a high IQ too, because I feel like most people don't think about these things when it comes to themselves. They don't actually put in the work for themselves, or their parents just did a really good job of showing them self-actualization at a young age, to where when they got grown, they were sure of themselves. And the only thing I'm sure about is that I'm strong as fuck, I'm resilient as fuck, and I'm built to last. Like, I wrote a comment on here. It says, I feel like I'm damaged or flawed, but the positive thought process to that would be, I have character and I'm built to last. So that's how I think of myself. Truly, I do. But at the same time, negative situations continue to reinforce the negative thoughts that I have about myself. And that's what I'm trying to work on now. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for listening to me. I'm going to get back to work now. But I really appreciate you guys listening to me as I drive back to work and sit in the parking lot for my appointment. But I'm going to go back to work because it's almost lunchtime. Anyways, if you like content like that, if you'd like to see more videos about my therapy and depression and anxiety and you know all that good stuff, definitely hit the like button so that I know you like videos like this, because I'm not going to know unless you like it. And then leave a comment down below if you sought help being in the military or outside the military, or even if you've just gone to therapy in general. Please let me know down below in the comment section. Definitely comment your thoughts on this video, as well as if you've ever been in therapy and if you've done cognitive processing therapy, or if you're in the mental health field. Definitely leave it down below and share some things with me as well. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and following, and love you guys so much. Bye, my people.